Hi, Sagittarius. Oh, I lost my voice. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for November 2019. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. This is for those who are intuitively guided to the channel for whatever your intuition, whatever light was given to you. Welcome. You may be in love with Sagittarius. Sagittarius may be in love with you. Let's hope it's both ways. Or you may have planets in the sign of Sagittarius. So whatever brought you, welcome. I hope you receive your message here today. I feel you will. You know, like attracting like. Have an open mind, right? Use common sense. And I'm just saying that because, you know, I can get some comments that talk about the suggestion of going back to someone who is abusive, someone who's a narcissist. Those words will never come out of my mouth. And, you know, at a point, you have to just learn to filter yourself. You know, like, would Sandy really be advising me to do that? Chances are no. You know, think of me as like your best friend, trying to give you the very best, the highest energy possible. That is my goal. So, just common sense, right? And an open mind. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading, guys. I am going to be doing a video coming up within the next couple days, unboxing, it's called Spiritual Goodies. One of our beautiful subscribers works with this company. I think it's her company. And she sent this to me, and she did not ask me to reveal it online. I just want to. I want you guys to see it because it really intrigues me. I have no clue what's in it. All I did was take the wrapping off. So we'll open it together, and I look forward to it. I'm pretty sure there's a discount in there. So, yay. All right, guys. Let's put this aside. Excuse me. Oh. And let's get ready for your reading. I'm going to give the cards a couple shuffles. While you do that, go ahead and take a few deep breaths. Just calm in your energy. That's all. Calm in your energy. I have a new series out called Test Your Intuition, to help those who, especially those who want to read, and, you know, they want to go more than just traditional tarot. So check this out. Very interesting, and I'm going to keep doing them. Giving away some free gifts on each one. Let's begin. Feel free to invite your spirit guides in. Feel free to ask for signs of confirmation. I always acknowledge if I see a sign. Thank you. Thank you for the sign. Keep sending them. I will keep looking for them, right? I'm open to them. I'm open to the guidance of it. All right, my loves, let's get started. You know, good news, I see the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, the weirdest thing, I try to be patient when I'm shuffling the cards. I don't want to rush it. You know, maybe the right mixture's not together yet. But what I also notice, too, is when I'm shuffling a lot, I'll then think about my feet, like where my feet are my feet touching the ground? And almost always they're not. So I just put my feet down and boom, here comes our cards. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the Two of Swords. So we open the reading with many of you in a question mode. It doesn't have to be an outright type of question like should I or shouldn't I. Maybe just be weighing things out in my head, right? This is definitely the energy of figuring it out in my head. Look at that, we have the Fool. The Fool's looking right at that Two of Swords, so this is part of my decision. Do I want to start over? Do I want to start new? Do I want to start again with someone from the past? The Fool is looking back. Look at that, I have the Eight of Swords around that. So, I'm not just trying to figure out in my head, I may be getting a little anxiety about it. So, here I am as the Fool. When I say me, I mean you, by the way. Here I am as the Fool, excuse me, which is the central energy here. The Fool is the 0. So, beginning something brand new. It can be being a brand new way. I don't necessarily have to be starting something brand new. I want to be, but I have fear around that decision. I'm seeing the sun behind the Fool. So I feel like what's ever in this 0, this new beginning, I do feel like it's good for you. Yet, right now, you're coming, it's like you're exiting the energy of the Eight of Swords, right? So we have the Eight of Swords. This is a self-created prison, you could say. Now, just because I'm calling it a prison doesn't mean that I don't find comfort in it. I'm finding some type of comfort in it. Otherwise, I would leave it, right? Because there's not a lot of joy to be found there. But something keeps me comfortable. And it's a need, as the Fool is coming from that energy, to take a chance, right? The Fool is about taking a chance. How does the Fool make the decision to take a chance, right? Well, he doesn't base his future on where I want to go, right? On anything to do with the past. Now, it doesn't mean things from the past can't come with us, but what it's saying is why the decision is hard for me is because there's still things I'm holding on to, right? And for me to make the clearest decision possible, number one, it's showing us, it's telling us, we need to get out of the head and we need to trust our intuition. Because our intuition, look at your intuition as your soul. It's your soul speaking to you, right? It's your soul saying, Sandy, I have been here, right? We've been here many lifetimes, many lifetimes. You don't remember this. I do. Trust in me. Trust me. That is your intuition. It's experience. Your intuition is experience. It's wisdom, right? It's what I already have, what I've already gathered, and now I use it to my benefit, right? It is supposed to be my GPS. That head of ours, right? The head of ours, because the Eight of Swords, I am in my head. I am in my fears. I am stopping my own growth, but at the same time, there's some type of comfort there that makes me feel safe for the moment. I want to remind you, it's self-created. Okay, the fear is self-created. So, what does that mean with the Fool coming from that energy? Number one, it's energy that would best serve you to clear. But number two, it's showing us that all this fear, right? I have a feeling the Nine of Swords will come out, which is unnecessary fear, or anxiety, that type of thing. But the Fool saying there's no room for it going forward. There's no need for it. There's no need for it. Everything will work out just fine. but I need to take on the Fool's energy. Let's keep going. I'm glad I'm using, this is the Universal Tarot, by the way. I'm glad I pulled these ones out because they're really speaking. You know, I'm seeing a rose in the Fool's hand, but it is behind him or her. It's behind him. And I wonder if I'm about to drop it, right, behind me. It's almost like the dog is trying to bite the sleeve to bring it down. Why? Does he, you know? We'll see. We'll see. We have the Five of Cups. So, we are thinking of the past. We have the Four of Swords. Wow. Coming under the Fool. So, healing first. Healing first. What about? Well, there's 3 swords on the wall, which is heartache, right? My heart was broken. My heart is broken. So this is what I am healing. This is the healing, hopefully I asked for. Nonetheless, I'm receiving. I've just got to be open to it, though, also, right? And then the sword over him. I have to tell you, to me, it just feels like recognition. Recognition of maybe one's part. You know, because also I want to say I feel like Mother Mary's energy in here. So it's about forgiveness also. Forgiveness of another, forgiveness of oneself. By the way, I see Scorpio energy. You know, it's like I see Scorpio and then fire. Fire. Just notice everything's just pointing down. It's pointing down. This sword just over top of him is also pointing back to this Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is the energy that I am focused on. I'm focused on someone from my past, someone clearly who I have hurt. They have hurt me. There has been pain, okay? There's been emotional pain. Put it that way, emotional pain, not physical, emotional. We're in cups, right? So I'm in cups and I'm in swords. I'm in my head about my emotions. So the Five of Cups, though, we want to remember, is we're focusing down on, let's say, our loss. There's 2 cups behind him. He's unaware of it right now, right? He's unaware because of where his focus is at. No wonder the swords are all pointed down, because he's looking down too. But here is the opportunity. Here's these cups upright. 2 of them. 2 of them. We have 3 knocked over. Maybe this is something, you know, this is the 3rd chance. We gave it 3 tries. Maybe something with 3 in it. 32. 25. 5, 55. I don't know. I could just pull numbers all day long, I swear. Maybe somebody went to the city. Someone may have crossed water. Could be someone who feels so close but yet so far away. Unapproachable. This is where my focus is on anyway. Maybe none of that is true, but this is where my focus is at. But whatever I'm focusing on, it is what's creating my prison. Focusing down on the past, but of the pain of the past, hence go right diagonally up, it puts me in prison. Fool says, no, no. I don't want to be in this energy anymore. Enough is enough. Ask for the healing. Ask for healing. Go through the process of healing. When the Fool emerges, right? Nice, clean, light type of energy. Have my sack, my backpack. You know, it's all I need. I have all the tools I need within me. I have my trusted friend with me. Maybe there's someone close to you who helps you. Maybe gives you, for some of you, makes you laugh, and it feels important. Makes you feel young in some way. Could be a Leo. We got the Leo again, the sun behind the Fool. And we have one more card. Don't know why I didn't bring it in. We have the Three of Pentacles, but it is in reverse, and I'm going to take it in reverse because I feel it's exactly what I feel. And by the way, when I read cards, that is how I do it. If, you know, it can show up in reverse, but I know if it's reverse. I mean, you know, I'm in the energy, so I know if it's reverse or not, but I definitely felt this. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, right? Working well together, each bringing their part, right? Which becomes something, right? Something of value. Each of us have, you know, our importance. You know, I feel equally weighed in a way. You know, to me, the Three of Pentacles is about stepping somewhat outside my comfort zone. The three always feels a little, just a little shaky to me. Doesn't mean it is. It just feels that way to me sometimes, especially in reversed. So it's showing me you not joining a team, you not coming together. But let me explain something. This is what you're thinking. So, but are you creating it then? Is that what you're creating? Because this Eight of Swords seems to be grabbing me. Like, I can't move from here. Like, it's showing me what's not happening, but still possible. Let's remember that. It's still possible. It's also showing me that I'm not seeing something, or something I'm not seeing about it. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to take 9 cards. I just decided that, which will then put the Four of Swords in the middle of the spread. So healing is a big part of this. For some of you, it's Mother Mary, or call on Mother Mary. Yeah, you may be feeling a little confused about the whole damn thing. Like, oh, how did I get here? How did I get here? How did this happen? Looking at the top row, the 8 and the 2, which becomes a 1, right? This is about, the 1 is about the Magician. The Magician is about stepping forward. The Magician is, you know, pulling on the Wise One. Remembering, the Magician reminds us that we have, you know, we're all equipped with all elements. Therefore, we can use these elements for our purpose, or perhaps we still have them and then we use them in reverse. So whatever we do with them is, of course, what we're creating. But the Magician says, but you have it all. You have it. You have it. And I have a 9 down here. So I feel like the 9 is about the end of the journey, right? Recognizing that the end of the journey is coming up. 10 is like, oh, finale. Finite. But 9, to me, is understanding that it's coming to an end, you know, good or bad. But with the 9, to me, I need to take a moment, because 9 to me is very spiritual. Very spiritual, and it's about learning through my spirituality with the number 9. So there's something I need to learn here. It's important because I'm grabbing something from here. And with that, then it's saying you can then emerge as the Fool. So, feeling good. Feeling good. Okay. We have the Empress. You know, some of you may be healing from a miscarriage, something like that. You're healing from it. But with the full energy, you know, I guess it's always up to you, but it just feels like take chance, don't give up, right? Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Healing over the loss of, but there's more. There's new, right? There's two. Maybe someone's going to have twins. Maybe someone was, I don't know. I'm just wondering if there's anything here with triplets. Okay, let's look at this. We have the Queen of Cups, and I'm feeling her in reverse also. So we're going to leave her that way. I have the Tower, and look at this. I have the Death card. For some of you, I just want to say this Death card is representing Scorpio, okay? Because I already felt Scorpio's energy earlier. And it, you know, it just felt like Scorpio and fire, okay? And then I do have the Queen of Cups here in reverse. So I do feel for some of you, this is about a Scorpio, right? Clearly a Scorpio you love, whether it be romantically or not. We don't necessarily have romance on the board right now, but I also don't have you in this romantic energy. So I'm not surprised, right? I'm not surprised there's no romance on the board. I have a feeling romance will come. So I have the Tower here, and it's it, right? It's it. Whatever it took, whatever it ended, it's it again. It's the finale. It's right. Tower is the energy of, listen, whatever had to go, something else is coming in. A new opportunity, right? New opportunity, new energy coming in. I have to feel it's a blessing, some type of blessing. You know, it's almost like the universe is saying, listen, we know that it hurt and it was not our intention. However, you know, you and I have this soul contract, and we know that it wants to begin because we have the Fool here. And part of that soul contract is to be able to clear the energy of the past, and you seem to be having a hard time doing it. We could tell. Chances are you weren't going to do it, right? You weren't going to do it because I'm in the Eight of Swords energy. So, you know, I'm not bold here. I may be bold in the negative, but I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. It's like we had to come in and just fulfill the contract. Trust us. Trust your soul. Something's coming that seems to let you forget, let you put it behind you, right? Healing definitely is coming because the Four is here, and what emerges from it in the higher energy is the Fool. What is some of the energy that's also included in this healing, it's in a lower energy, is the Queen of Cups, and she's in reversed also. So for some of you, whoever this Queen of Cups represents to you, it's dragging you down, right? This is all seems to be coming down, where the Fool is like boom, like the roof has been lifted and there is air. For some of you, it could certainly have been a job. But here's the thing. I feel like what was taken away from me, I know it's not for everyone, but something taken away, and I'm saying taken away from me, but subconsciously I must have wanted it to be taken away. Even if I love someone, maybe I can't stand the energy we were in. Like, it's like the opposite of who I am, and it's too much. It's too much. It's too much, and I know that, and I'm crying every night. And we're fighting. It's like, ah. And don't think that the universe isn't feeling that. Don't think that your guides can't see it, right? And maybe part of it was like, hey, listen, if I ever get to that type of energy, bring that tower in for me. Change my life up, because it doesn't mean your past can't come into your future. The same type of energy will only bring you the same type of results. That's what has to change. If we keep that energy, well, how can we expect it to be any different, right? But if we come within the Fool's energy, which, by the way, again, coming from that Four of Swords, so I have a forgiving heart also. I can't ask to be forgiven, right? Mother Mary, please, God, please forgive me. And, I'm begging, God, please forgive me for my sins. But yet, God, you know what? I'm not going to forgive Charlie. Don't even ask me. No way. Not going to happen. But God, please forgive me for my sins. Please. Well, does one not negate the other? It's like, start over. I don't know, guys. Okay. Let's keep going. Keep going, keep going. Well, hello, Two of Cups. Soulmate energy. To me, very like-minded energy. Listen, I know that not all, I know that soulmates come in for all different periods of time. Not all of them are meant to come in, or us into their life, for eternity. Well, eternity, yes, because we're all family, right? We'll all be joined. But what I mean on this earth, till death do us part, they're all not meant to be that way, right? Because maybe through my soulmates, I'm really learning what it is I need, where I need to grow, what I can bring to the table. I'm learning all this through different people. I'm experiencing them through resistance, right? But it's been a great teacher for me. So when I come to, and when I ask for a love coming from the highest vibration, I then match it. I've taken those lessons and I've applied them. I'm not in them. I'm not thinking about them. I've just applied them. They're just part of me. And I have in my tool belt now. We have the Ace of Swords below that. So this may be communication from a soulmate. This may be talking about someone who is authentically meant, two people who are truly meant to be together, right? Even though, oh, but I love Charlie. I love him, and then Tom comes along and like, Charlie who? Right? But we think we can't live without them. And then we do. And every day, we live another day. So we make a decision of what energy we want to keep ourselves in. Here's the Ace of Swords. If nothing else, it's the energy of pay attention. Pay attention. Something big, right? Something new with the Ace. I often feel the Ace is the gift. It's the epiphany to start the whole new path. Sword, this could be a path of truly living within my own authentic skin, putting my energy first, right? I got to know who I truly am, good and bad, so I can find balance. Because I have to tell you, the Chariot's right underneath that. Card of Cancer. But it's the major card of balance. To me, it is the spirituality and my earthly being, and it's the harmony of the two. I walk with balance between the two. I know that pulling on my intuition, my spirituality, my guides is just as important as looking at a road map, as looking on Google. So, I kind of like this Two of Cups. This is the underlying energy. This tells me this is energy that's in your atmosphere, right? Maybe I'm not aware of it, but it's there. Okay. We're going to use the crystal vision. And we're going to break it down. By the way, you have 3 major arcanas on the bottom line. Out of 4 cards, you have 3 major arcanas. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you may be the Queen of Cups in reverse. And it may be you who needs this healing. I do know some of you are, you're healing over a loss. And I do feel the energy of the mother, but I'm not feeling the energy of the father. And that's why I'm wondering if it's, miscarried. I don't feel like it's anything that's going to happen, by the way. And I don't know, maybe someone was carrying triplets. I feel like I gotta say that. I have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Again. So, with Empress showing twice, we have to look at that. Empress is about, just like the Magician, is a reminder. To me, the Empress is someone who has walked each path, right? Maybe I haven't had the realization of that yet, but I have walked the Cups path. I have walked the Swords. I have walked the Pentacles and the Wands, and I use the best of each to my ability, right? I have them all. It's like the Magician said, I have them all. However, when I'm in a lower energy, well, flip the script. I have all that too. And we just do. All of a sudden I'm seeing the black, right? The black, and then Mother Mary right there. Maybe trying to bring light to it. Okay. We have the Hermit, Major Arcana card, represent Virgo. Coming over the 2 swords, how fitting, right? 2 swords, because we already know to emerge from this self-created prison, I need to take on the Fool's energy. I need to be willing to accept the help that's there or ask for the help to come in. Some of you, you're well beyond that and you're in the healing process, about to emerge, right? But if I'm stuck in it, it says to heal thyself. It's internal, not my head. Through spirit. When you think of the Hermit is seeking something, is seeking clarity, is seeking comfort, from a higher power, seeking the answers. Why? Well, we may not come out with the answer exactly as why something happened, because maybe it doesn't matter, it wouldn't be fitting, it wouldn't help your case, so to speak. But there's enlightenment. There's enlightenment, I mean, just look at that. So the Hermit goes into this time period, let's just say, with purpose. I'm going to go inward. Even if I get the busiest schedule in the world, I need to take time for this, right? Because, my head's trying to take over here. My fears are trying to take over. What's taken over in my mind is oh, no, you can't do that. Oh, no, it won't work out. No, this will happen. This will probably happen. Look how many times it happened before. No. And this is all things are possible within the right energy. So I seek that energy. I'm looking for it. I want to become it. And then when I emerge from the Hermit's energy, I'm then the teacher. I'm then the light. People follow me because of my energy. It just feels like right now I feel like the guru. So great, great purpose behind what some of you are going through right now. You know, look at it that way. Give it credit and watch it grow. Watch it grow, because that's what you need. I seek this, though. Okay? Sometimes it's the energy of me falling down to my knees. And through that energy, finally, the tower says, I seek the path I truly am meant to be on. I seek, right? This is when I then open that channel to myself that maybe just would not have opened if the tower didn't come in. I want to do it better. I want a better world, right? And by the way, when I come out of the Hermit, I also feel, how do I want to say this? You know, you come out with a whole, almost like a whole different viewpoint. You come out with a very compassionate, empathetic, well, you come out as the Empress. Empathetic, right? You do. You come out as the Empress. I never really put those two together. Beautiful. Well, I don't know. I just don't know if a more beautiful card could be there right now for you. Because I'm feeling like it's life-changing. It's mind-changing. It's soul-changing. It just feels good. Didn't feel easy at all. But you know what? It's like once I can get rid of some of this anxiety, maybe what it is, I got to stop saying to myself, it can't happen. It won't happen. You know, that won't be good for me. You know, it's the no, you know, like the impossible, it just can't happen. Flipping the script. Maybe I'm not sure about one certain person, but that doesn't mean I can't open my heart to love, right? So I know some of you are focused on one particular person, and you know, maybe it's not meant to be at this time, but it doesn't mean love won't be coming into your life, because you have the energy here. It's the underlying energy. What I truly want is someone who feels like a soulmate, someone who is eye to eye with me, so to speak. But how could you? How can that come in at this point? Some of you know exactly what I'm saying. And it's because sometimes it does, you know, people are like, listen, it'll just take too long, this and that. Sometimes it's just like a flick of a switch. And then watch what happens. You know, you flick that switch, and then maybe all the swords don't just fall down at once, but maybe one by one, by one, by one, right? Until they're all gone. I don't need them all down to then move forward, right? I just need to remove a few of them. They're my controlling thoughts. They're the ones who are holding me back the most. The rest I can deal with along the path, but there's a few things that I need to just have awareness over. You know, I feel like a lot of you are right there on, just need you to, like, step over that line. I need to step over the line. I have the Emperor, but the Emperor is also in reversed. Boy, I've never felt some reverse. Well, yeah, I have. Just getting a lot of reversals, it feels like. So, I have the Emperor, card of Aries, in reverse. This is also a teacher, a boss, you know, a higher up in some way. A lot of times this is someone whose wisdom we seek, but he's in reverse, so I want to look at that right away. Someone may be giving me false counsel, telling me something to stop me from doing something that I want to do, maybe confusing me, right? Like, I kind of feel that it would be okay, but yet someone telling me, no, mm-mm. And I do feel like they're maybe wiser than me in some way. And a Hermit comes out, right? So, brought down to my knees or whatever the reason. And then the Hermit emerges within you. It's a better way of thinking about it, because you have the Hermit within you. Just what light are you bringing out at the moment? So the Hermit seems to come out. The Hermit wants to look at this Emperor who's in reverse. This could be a father. You know, I'm not feeling this is someone that I hate, anything like that. Matter of fact, I probably respect it in some form, but nonetheless, I do not feel like they're giving wise counsel. All right, I have the Hangman. Look at that Hangman, which is now coming out over the Fool, but also tied to this decision I'm trying to make. Emperor's like, no, don't go forward. Don't go forward. You are definitely trying to make sense of all this. I have the Knight of Cups. Wow. And I have the Two of Wands. So, okay. Somebody wants to go forward with someone. But you are getting what you may think is wise counsel, but it seems, and why am I saying that? Because it's almost like this person's being self-serving, right? I'm supposed to serve the people, but in reverse, I'm kind of serving myself. Boy, does that remind me of someone right now who could certainly fall under the Emperor energy, but I'll leave it at that. So I could certainly be full of myself, but maybe you're not like 100% aware. I definitely know if this is you, this person is trying to, like, what's this person doing? The Hangman between what wise counsel and love wanting to come into your life. Love, right here, already in the atmosphere. Here is the energy of it coming in, but the Hangman is stopping it. But on the other side of that, the Two of Wands. So I have you in the Eight of Swords energy, but also in the Two of Wands energy. That's telling me in your soul, because the Two of Wands, I'm not thinking about it from my head. I'm moving forward. I'm thinking about it from passion, a passionate viewpoint. And that's the energy I'm moving on. Swords, I'm thinking about it from the head. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to think about it, right? I'm going to think about it. Maybe I am communicating to someone else. You know, help me here. I'm confused. I'm confused. They try. Well, they tell you, don't do it, right? Don't accept it. Say no, right? Hangman. Don't accept that new start, that new beginning, whatever it is. It's tied to something that when it comes in, it makes you feel, can I just say, alive? Because then the Two of Wands emerges from that energy. So, you know, does it just change me like that? Take me from the Eight of Swords right into the Two of Wands? I don't think so. It almost feels impossible. I shouldn't say impossible. But here it is. But, man. Okay, let's keep going. I gotta keep going. I have the King of Wands. And it's funny because I really wanted to look at the Emperor a little bit closer to see if I could figure out who he is related to you. And King of Wands comes out, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is telling me, okay, so it is a physical person, right? It's not just the energy of the Emperor, but it's a physical person. However, you're the King of Wands also. So for some of you, I just feel like, I'm probably looking at Sagittarius, Virgo. That may only be a few of you, but I do feel like you're out there. Look at that, Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Oh, I want to go a little further on that. This is going to help me pinpoint if this King of Wands is you or someone else. Probably both. But this Three of Swords directly attached to this King. However, even within the Three of Swords energy, it just feels like love continues to grow. I just realized when I put the cards down, I swear to God, I don't mean to do things. I just see them later, so I know that I don't mean to do them, but it was meant to be. So I see this King and the Three of Swords, and what I see above it is this Two of Cups. And I remember that under that Two of Cups is the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like, for some of you, it may be communication from someone of the past. That may be why the Fool's looking back. This Emperor could be a husband, you know, a boyfriend, something like that. In some way, definitely holding you back. But listen, you're giving them permission in a way too, because the Eight of Swords, you're allowing it to happen, right? You're finding some type of comfort. And I don't know why I want to say what I feel mainly is like I feel some type of safety within it, though passion does arise if I allow it. Some of you, it is connected to soulmate energy, and I do feel for some of you it is of the past. I don't feel like it's for everyone now, and I don't even know if love is like our main thing here, but we'll see. We'll see. There may be fire and fire also. That just kind of popped up, fire and fire. Okay. We'll leave them out. You know, if we just looked at the reading, King of Wands representing you and the Three of Swords attached to it. So, you know, in a way it's giving us underlying energy, you know, where you were. Some of you maybe where you're at, because I have the Hangman here and I have the Fool, and it feels like, it almost feels like bipolar, right? It feels like part of me is like, I want to go, and then the other part, I get scared. Part of me wants to go, but then I get scared. I know you were seeking some type of wisdom, and I feel like outside of yourself, not within, outside of yourself. And I don't know, I just feel like someone gave you, I don't know why I'm talking about this again, but I feel like someone just is giving you bad advice, adding to your fear. Let's put it that way, because you have Two Swords, then I'm seeking this counsel, and then I have Eight of Swords, adding to my stress, not taking it away. Again, some of you, this is an ex, or soon to be an ex. And then maybe an ex came back in some way. Maybe they already communicated with you, and this is what got the ball rolling, or you have yet to get the ball rolling. The Two of Wands tells me that they're... Listen, the Two of Wands to me, it's kind of iffy, right? Because I want to do it. My passion now is leading me right now. Doesn't mean I can't switch back, right? I got a 2 against an 8. That 8 is strong energy up against a 2, but I have passion against fear, and passion will always win, right? Fear can try to pull us back in, but our passion just has a brighter light, a stronger light. Let's put that. You know, it's the sun. Let's say that it's the sun. You know, I just noticed that dragon. Like, well, there you go. Feels like a battle, right? A battle of the mind. A battle of the mind. And because it's the Eight of Swords, there's only one person who can fight this battle and win this battle, and that is you. No one can do it for you. Don't seek outward, because you're wasting your time and you're adding to your stress. You're multiplying it. Go into Hermit. Spirit. I have the Eight of Pentacles also in reverse. What is going on? So, okay. Well, you know, and the Eight of Pentacles, let's talk about the Eight of Pentacles for a second. Eight of Pentacles is about being willing to work on something. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is also the energy of entering as the apprentice, leaving as the master. So I go into this energy wanting to learn, wanting to grow, wanting to build, right? This is about a solid foundation. It's Pentacles. It's important. It may be my answer. And then whatever work I put into this, and this is about the self. It's also about my creativity. You know, is my creativity heightened, or have I shut it down? This is the energy of shutting it down. This is the energy of not working on oneself, not willing to put in the effort that it takes to move from the 8 to the 9. The 9 is good. 9 of Pentacles. That's a good energy. You know, and what's the 9 of Pentacles tells you? That, listen, your guardian angels have been here on this walk with you the whole time. However, because the energy of the 8 of Swords is so strong, doesn't mean that they can reach us. And clearly, for some of you, it hasn't been. You know, it's kind of like you got to open it up a little. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how else I can look at this except saying I don't feel like there's a whole lot of improvement in overcoming these past cups that are knocked over. Healing is right there, but I do notice the back is towards that. So maybe I am not, right? I got myself in the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So my fear is really this little prison I've created. Look what it's doing. I think this is what the Tower was trying to show you. Like, look at the aftermath. You know, and it's the Empress. Yeah, let's just say who's the hero here. Well, the Empress again reminds us that, you know, there's a lot of hard roads that we have to travel. But as we travel these roads, we're learning a lot through resistance, right? When you see someone going, you know, getting hurt, do you not want to jump in, right? You learn these things. You're learning feelings. You're learning so much going through these separate journeys. And when you get to the Empress status, you're able to combine them all. I mean, I just think life gets easier. The Empress status to me is not in her head. Doesn't mean I won't think about something. You know, let me think about it for a second. I'm talking about just this woman will not overanalyze. She knows better. She's been there. She knows she's done that. Been down that road. I've done that before. I've seen the results of it. I'm not going to do it this time. She has an open heart, right? Because she is the mother of nurturing. She is like the Mother Mary. She is all about nurturing. It is, you know, it's in all of us, but the Empress is coming from that higher energy, right? So these beautiful qualities are front and center. Be hard to meet the Empress and not love the Empress. Friend, you know, it would just be hard because you feel her energy. You know, she is coming on the side of this Queen of Cups who's in reverse. And, you know, for some of you, you could have lost your mother. Just realize that. You could have lost a mother. Because then I do have the Tower, and it may have been something that was sudden, right? And they ultimately, you know, it was a death. This is nothing coming. This would have happened. You would be well in the process of mourning if it is, because it's showing me that. All right. But what is it showing on top of that? The healing. Healing. Maybe my mother is, is trying to help heal me, trying to, I said Mother Mary earlier. Maybe your mother's name is Mary. But nonetheless, she's trying. My mother's name's Mary. That's weird. They called her Connie, but her name was Mary Constance. And then Kane. I don't know why, but I see that 4 and I felt like I had to say her last name. It was Kane. Anyway. Because it is about healing. It is about healing a loss that we're not dealing with well, right? We're keeping it in our heads. We're not allowing ourselves to heal. Some of us. But yet, here is the person themselves, right? Their spirit. Asking you to allow the healing, right? Allow the help in. 3 of Pentacles, right? It's in reversed. Maybe I just think I can do it on my own. I don't need help. This is allowing yourself entering also, some of you may be needing to socialize a little. You may be keeping yourself somewhat isolated, and you may need to get out of that energy a little bit. That will help tremendously. Okay, let's keep going. The energy is going to come up, guys. I can feel it. So hang in there, okay? Just hang in there. I feel like it's going to change. We have the Queen of Cups upright. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, healing process takes place. I allow it, and then I am healed, emerging as the Fool. Look at that, the Knight of Pentacles. You guys, that is guardian angel energy. This tells me that being in difficult energy for quite a while, right? Waiting for the healing. But we open this line. I have to keep saying this. We open this line. Here's your guardian angel energy. Here's the promise of the healing, right? The Queen is now upright. My heart, the Queen of Cups, to me represents the heart. My heart is healed, right? The Fool is under that energy. It is a new me. It is a new beginning. It is a new way of being, right? I'm open to it. I felt spirit in some way, and I opened myself to that healing. Because with the 8 of Pentacles, this is me not willing to do that. I'm not willing to get over someone. Like, it's not about have to get over him. I can never think of him or say, no, it's not that. I gotta get myself out of feeling that energy. Because I'm allowing myself to feel the pain as if it is still happening, right? It's like repeating something over and over in your head and making yourself feel it over and over again. And it's like, I got to stop that cycle. But here I'm not really willing to. I'm not allowing my creativity out to help me. Because 8 of Pentacles to me it's an answer for many things. How can I arrive at a place where I feel self-efficient? I feel strong on my feet. It starts with the 8 of Pentacles. Well, I mean, it starts before that, but the 8 of Pentacles is what I'm willing to do to get there. 8 of Pentacles, I can take this from I'm willing to work on it to I'm willing to do whatever it takes. It's how quick I want to get to the 9 of Pentacles, right? This tells me also sometimes I need a little time alone. I have a lot of growth. I build myself up because then again, I move to the 9 of Pentacles, which is independent energy, but I'm feeling strong. Right here, I am not feeling strong. My foundation doesn't feel strong. Begin the process. Because once I'm in the 9 of Pentacles energy, then I'm ready. And more open to receiving a partnership of a higher quality, right? Higher quality. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I'm saying. And then look at this. You have the Magician. This is all about you, okay? All about your energy coming from, and I like that it's now coming over that 8 of Swords energy. So This shows me that you truly have the ability to overcome that. And look at the passion that then arises, right? I get out of that head, that fear-based energy, and I allow my passion to start leading, right? I start following these epiphanies. I start, the Fool to me is fearless. I let the fear go, right? I let the chips fall where they may. And why can you change that? Because some of you are feeling in your soul that there's some type of love in your atmosphere. Could it be self-love? I feel like that's part of it. But it's love nonetheless. Okay. So we're seeing where there's little blocks at, right? We have the Hangman. Well, what came before it? Someone in this Emperor energy, right? But here's the awareness. Like, I feel like you may know this on a deeper level, right? But they're kind of keeping you. It could be the energy of a narcissist keeping you in your head, right? But you're feeling underlying energy. You're feeling your soul saying, oh, there's more. Oh, there's more for you. You're just stuck here thinking this is it. This is life. Oh, no. No, 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 no. There's always experience, always waiting. Depends what type of experience you want and where you want to put your energy. Take on that full energy where, listen, baby, I'm ready to take a chance. I'm ready to take a chance because you know what? When this life is over, this life is over. So I'm not going to spend any more time in the Eight of Swords getting false counsel, people telling me I can't do it. Well, I got to be, as long as I'm willing to put in the work, everything is here for me for the change. Guardian Angel has been walking alongside you all along, trying to show you your strengths, by the way. Really trying to show you your strength and to move you into the energy of passion over fear. Fear can represent many different levels, by the way. I don't mean just like, oh, I'm scared. I mean anxiety about anything, maybe even all change. I'm resistant to all change to a point, but underlying, there's passion, right? Some of you want to join something, become part of something, and you have stopped yourself, and it's time to turn it around. Turn around, go join that organization, go do something for you. This is about you first. This is what Spirit wants for you, is to build you up internally as the Hermit, right? Building you up from within. And this is where you become the Empress, male or female, by the way. What's the difference is really just the nurturing. I lead in different ways, but I have the same qualities as the Emperor. Anyway, just keep going. I'm going to look a little bit more at something you're not allowing yourself to do, though you really want to. Oh, wow. Look at that. I have the Eight of Swords again coming over this reverse Three of Pentacles. So, holy crap. Can you see? It's like a double-edged sword now. It's getting me from all angles. So close to this Magician. I have the Moon, card of Pisces. This is, part of my fear is of the unknown. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Your soul does. Well, no, your soul doesn't know what's going to happen. Maybe your soul doesn't know. Your soul knows, I don't know, like, I feel like, before we come down here to Earth in incarnation, that we're given, like, bullet points. And this is how we get to choose, like, which family, which path we want. Okay, I want to take on Sandy this time. I don't know why. I don't know why my soul chose me, but it did. So, it's that energy that's within you. But look, it's up against that 8 again. So what stops me from being the creator of my own life, which is Also the Magician's energy. I am the creator. I am co-creator, but I'm the creator of my own life, and I'm fearful. I'm afraid to create right now. I am afraid to manifest. I'm afraid to think because I feel like I'm manifesting what I think, and it's true to a point. But think of it as if I keep telling myself something over and over and over and over again, does it not then make it true in my mind? And if my mind thinks it's true, does my body then not follow? Right? And then if my body follows, are my actions are not next? You know what I mean? So it's that pattern of flip it around. But I just don't know what's going to happen. You know, if I collaborate with someone here, maybe it's something I have done before with the tower underneath it, right? So therefore I hold myself back. Again, it's past experiences, right? The Fool is at the beginning of the journey, not the end. So it is about a new journey, a new way of looking at it, right? Always at the beginning of the journey. Oh, we have another card down here. Okay, well there's that Nine of Swords. Wow. Wow. Okay. I hope I reach who I need to reach today, because I want you to understand this is not necessarily about the promise of someone from my past coming back and changing my world. It's not about that. It's about you understanding that what you do to yourself and we all do it. You know, there's no judgment. There's only trying to show awareness, okay, so that you can then make a decision to move out of it. But it showed me. I don't move forward because I don't know everything. Everything's not clear to me. You know, things look like they're covered in smoke. I don't know. But whatever it is, you know, it is the unknown that stops me. Not only does it stop me, but it is clearly, you know, to me, this is the energy of soon I could be starting antidepressants. Soon I may be looking for anxiety medication, and I don't want you to think about that. I can change this within myself, and the difference of putting a chemical in my body every single day to fix something. Now, this is not for all people, by the way. This is for those who, I feel like you know who you are, right? Because I go from this Eight of Swords energy. If I don't know the facts, I don't move forward, so to speak. But this isn't just normal, I'm afraid. This is holding myself back. This is in my head so much that I could be creating, I don't know if this is correct or not, but I feel like, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I'm seeing. It's like fear takes on an energy form, kind of like a stream going through the brain, and it's like creating divots. And can those divots be fixed? And I feel like the answer is yes, they can be healed. It's like pulling out a dent in a car, right? Yes, that's maybe your guardian angel stepping in. So if I can stop myself, if I can have awareness over what my thoughts are doing to me, because I want you to remember something. The passion in with, you know, your soul energy is there, you know, you yourself, and what's the saying, me, myself, and I. Well, why do we say that? Because there's me, myself, and I. I gotta stop looking as like I'm on a singular journey with no help. There's so much help, but I got to start reaching out for it. You know, I have the moon here, and I'm trying to think what new moon, full moon, I don't know. It's too bad. But this may be something around the moon energy, like maybe if you can, like, I mean, I personally don't do this, but I'm not against it, like a new moon or full moon ceremony. Just main thing, write it down on paper. I have done this. Write these worries down on paper under the full moon. Take them outside and burn them. Light them up. And just watch them. Watch them. Watch it turn to ash, and then just return back to the universe. Do what you need to do, right? It's the preservation of you. And I just want to say on top of that, for someone, I feel like, and you are not accepting help, and I don't mean this emperor up here. I mean, like, I'm not opening myself up to collaboration. I'm not opening myself up. Work, you know, if you're in that energy, you're probably having a tough time with employment. Anyway, the good news with the Eight of Swords is it tells us I can uncreate it. I created this prison and I can uncreate it, even if it's sword by sword. How? I need to put a light on it, not a judgment, a light on it. So I can find the awareness. Just need to pull out, why do I keep doing that to myself? Where's the pattern of what's the root of it? I'm looking at it almost like scientific mind versus an emotional, okay, an emotional mind. Is there such thing as an emotional mind? Doctor, heal thyself. And if you don't feel you can heal thyself, then allow others to help. Allow spirit to help. Your guardian angel. Guardian angel energy is all over this reading. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pick this all up. Even them. I like how the Two of Wands stayed front. Okay, let's look at these. Let's go down to the bottom line. Now, you know, those who are wanting love in their life, it's showing us the atmosphere of love is around you. Maybe all it's saying is, you know, again, it's the different vibrations. You know, so does that mean love is that way? Love is that way? Love is that? Where's love? Maybe it's the vibrations, right? I'm at a level 2. This is just an example. I'm at a level 2, and my soulmate's at the level 4. So it's, you know, I don't want my soulmate to have to come down, right? I don't want them to come down. Or if I'm at the level 4, it's not about coming down to their level. It's because it's an individual journey of learning to bring the vibration up, right? So, okay, I brought it up to the 3rd floor. I need one more floor to go. Right, so it's in the atmosphere, right? I can't see the person on the 4th floor, but I know he's there. I know she's there. It's the same with opportunity. You know, we truly do create the opportunity. Sometimes it feels like it falls in our lap. Sometimes we have to work like a dog. Just the universe matching us, matching our energy. Okay. Well, hello, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles now coming with the Empress. 4 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are thinking about starting a business, or your dream had been to start a business from home. And maybe I can't put the energy into it. I haven't been putting the energy into it that I should. And here's this Ace of Queens. Ace of Queens. Queen of Ace. Wait. What? Ace of Queens. Queen of Ace. Queen of Cups. What's wrong with me? It's funny. This Queen is in reverse. So here's opportunity right there. I don't see it. So I can definitely see maybe wanting to start something at home, a business at home. Maybe some of you had plans with someone else to do this, you know, as some type of business venture, and someone may have backed out. And it may have been very, very difficult, right? In more ways than one. So maybe I'm just fearful now of moving forward. Here is this collaboration, right? But right now, I'm against it. I'm not for it. I'm against it. Yet, the Eight of Pentacles comes out, which is about me putting the work in. And so I don't want to work with others. But then the energy of what am I going to do? And I'm not willing to put the work in either for some. That maybe requires for me to get to the Nine of Pentacles, which is, again, success. Success. Okay. So, something may have happened with this collaboration. And, you know, due to that, again, the Tower. No, I'm never going to do that again. Never going to do that again. And I feel like even with the Death card coming out after, it's like, don't even tell you, like, just let that go. That was one person, one experience. Just be wise, right? Be wise, but don't limit it. Don't limit anything. You don't know what the possibilities are, right? Maybe the right person, the person who is you know, part of your soul family. Maybe this is the person you end up collaborating with, and then you're like, wow, thank God. I was going to collaborate with Debbie. Thank God I didn't, right? Because, this is perfection. The blessing after the Tower. The Unknown card, wow. So that's kind of funny that the Ace of Pentacles, not funny, but Ace of Pentacles is attached to the Unknown card. It's much like the Magician being attached to the Moon, right? Do I move forward, even though I don't know where it's going to take me? I don't know. But you know what? I can see enough. That's the thing. If I allow myself, I can see enough. The signs will come to me, right? The people will come to me. If I'm open to it, right? The Unknown card to me is the High Priestess. And, you know, I feel like it's almost like it's unwritten yet. It hasn't all been written yet. You, the Magician, are writing it. You know, you're writing part of it, so I can't really show you what's going to happen, but I can tell you with this Ace of Pentacles that it's a blessing, that it's tangible, that it is good, right? So it's a trust, right? Now I have to trust within my intuition, because even though she's got the crystal ball in front, we can't see it, right? It's cloudy. We can't see it. We're not meant to then. We're just not meant to at that point. Hasn't been written yet. You know, I feel like High Priestess, Akashic Records, she sits between them. So when she is not willing to bring something out, then it hasn't been written. Or, you know, this may be a brand new thing within our hundreds of lives. Something brand spanking new. Maybe with the same person, but brand new. We have the Seven of Cups. You know, it just feels like she's saying, don't limit your options. You're trying to pinpoint something maybe too much. Don't limit your options. Keep your options open. And hello, Temperance. Card is Sagittarius. One of my favorite cards in the deck, because when she shows up, I can just breathe a sigh of relief. I know that I'm being divinely guided. I can trust in that. This is also the energy it requires me to feel. There's a lot of feeling my way, okay? Doesn't mean it's all that. I do have to think rationally. This is about the patience that it took, the recognition. Hey, we know. You know, it's like the universe is saying, we know you had to wait. So did we, right? Everything. It's like when I'm shuffling my cards, I think, I don't rush it, because I think, okay, well, the perfect cards are getting together, and that can take a minute or two. That can take time, and I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush it. You know, it's so funny. Was I saying earlier fire and water? Because here is fire and water. Was it Scorpio and fire, huh? But she is mixing the fire and the water. Okay, so, you know, and I don't, it's the energy of, like, okay, so I have the Unknown card next to the Seven of Cups. So I don't know what choice to make. Maybe, you know, and it's not so much about making a choice. It's about being open to the opportunities. Maybe that's the beginning of it. Open to the possibilities. And it's almost like Temperance is saying, you know, the right cup will be highlighted, or maybe it's already highlighted. The right cup, you will see the right cup at the right time. When your energy can see it, you will see it, or like it will appear. Right? That may be a sign of a right direction. It just feels like confirmation to me, like signs of confirmation. Maybe that's how I receive it for a little while until it's built, is signs. Just grab it, and it seems like every time I get a sign, it's like a rope that's pulling me forward, right? It's pulling me forward. So maybe it's baby steps, but each step forward only gets lighter and lighter, right? The fool's energy. Wow. Okay, let's put some at the bottom. How long is this reading? Oh my, this is a long reading, guys. Sorry about that. Wow. I know some of you will be like, oh, I love them long, Sandy, and I appreciate that so much. Because I just don't think about the time. I just don't think about it. But I have to be real, too. You know, if my videos don't get viewed, then it's just hard for me to stay on YouTube. So I have to think with a business mind. Not in my readings, though. Not at all, ever. Okay, so I hit the King of Cups. Coming under the Empress. Well, I love that as related to love. I have to tell you, I'm reading these people as the energy of the suit, and not so much as, okay, we have a definite Scorpio, though I did definitely felt Scorpio, and I definitely felt Virgo, and then we have Sagittarius, so I know there's Sagittarius with another Sagittarius. Could be, though, Sagittarius and fire. Here we go again, Sagittarius and Scorpio. Touching each other again. Hey, stop touching each other. King of Cups now in the upright. Well, they're, you know, let's take the signs out of it, because I know as soon as I say it, someone's going to be like, well, you're wrong, Scorpios suck. They suck. I've never thought that way. Like, if I dated, you know, like Sam's a Virgo, and well, no, I'm not going to say that. I'll use someone from the past. Like, the person I was with before is an Aries. We were together for a long time. And I don't think now all Aries suck. My ex-husband was a Scorpio, and if anyone was shady, it was him. I mean, he was, I was too young to get married, and it was a shambles. But he was a Scorpio, and I don't think, oh man, I just hate all Scorpio. I don't think that way. You know, because I know, and maybe because I read, you may have the same sign, but man, it does not make us the same. Alright, hello Ace of Cups. Hello, beautiful. And hello, Six of Wands. Wow, this is the card of victory. This is the card of overcoming. This is the card of others seeing you too. This is you standing out in a crowd. This is you reaching that mountaintop. And it just so happens to be attached to the Ace of Cups. And the King of Cups and the Empress. Let's keep going. I want to get the rest of the cards on the bottom. We have the Tower. So we have the Tower next to the Six of Wands. So, you know, whatever that feeling was within the Tower, the destruction it felt like within or even without, it is the rebuilding, right? Whether I'm rebuilding of a home, I'm rebuilding of a city, I'm rebuilding me internally. It's the victory. And You know, I mean, I just want to say for some, I do feel like it's the rebuilding of a relationship, right? And victory being the strongest. Seeing the other's perspective, seeing the other's perspective. And look at that, we have the star, which is the card of Aquarius. Guys, this is the card of hope. This tells us that there's hope, right? There's hope after the tower. There's dreams after the tower. The star is about manifesting through, right? It's the connection as above, so below, and knowing that and using it. That's what it's there, you know. All this energy is open and available. It's just open. It's like an open internet, right? It's there. It's open. Do I need to protect myself in this open internet? Yeah. I need to be smart, right? I need to, you know, I've learned from, maybe I got hacked before, so I've learned certain things, but it doesn't mean I shut the world out. Oh my. And justice. Justice is in reverse, but I want to tell you why I feel, because I feel beautiful energy right now, justice. But I do feel for some of you, there is a divorce that is finalized, and that is what the tower is. Maybe it's not the destruction over my heart with the person. Some of you it may be, but it is about it being finalized. Maybe you didn't want it. You know, maybe you didn't want it, but nonetheless, you're in it, right? Nonetheless, it happened. So now I have to take it from that moment, from, okay, it's happened, and from this point, the movement forward, not keeping all this with it, the full, right? So, but, Carter Libra, also, by the way, we got a lot of people on the bottom. Not a lot of people. Look at the tower, so close. So close. You know, and this is just saying, don't give up hope after the tower. Look for the blessing. Don't give up hope after the tower. Look for the blessing. Look for the blessing. You know, again, temperance is here. It's the energy of being divinely guided. It doesn't mean that everything that happened in your life, source said to happen. You just remember all the free will you have. Remember all of that. Okay, so some things we do create ourselves. Drama. We created ourselves. It's not the universe saying, I think I want Annette to be awful gossipy. I want her to start troubles, like the housewives of Beverly Hills. And the more they can start trouble, the more money they make on a show like that. And this is what I just heard. I heard Tamara on some show, and she said that Vicky got demoted because there's just not enough drama going on in her life. And I don't know, I didn't like that. It gave me a different look at it. Anyway, why am I saying all that? We can look at this also is, it's like restoring balance in our life. Balance is restored. It may sound simple, right? But balance is feeling good, feeling needed, feeling my feet are on the ground, feeling okay in everything. You know, it's like karma paid off. Good job. Don't dwell on it. Move on. Good job. Don't ever have to repeat it. Ever. For eternity. All right, I'm going to take one more spin, and I want to come back to this. You know, and by the way, guys, this is not just about love, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here also. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and we saw the Ace of Swords. So it's not just about love. It's about your life, and it's about leading your life in a certain way through a certain energy. And then, you know, once we move out of the Eight of Swords energy into the Fool, this, I mean, look, the aces start appearing, right? The Nine of Pentacles appears, Temperance appears, the Star appears. So I'm saying it appears, but we start feeling it. I have the Knight of Swords. He's kind of in reverse, and he's kind of touching the tower when he came out. And for some of you, you may have been waiting for an apology, and it just never came. It may not come, but that can't stop you anymore. Okay, it can't stop you. Some of you may get the apology. Would I believe him? I don't know why I'm saying that. If you're in the right energy, you'll know whether to believe him or not. You'll know. I do feel like this is someone that had something to do with the tower, though, in your life, too, though. Let me take one more, because I kind of feel like I may not get the apology. However, that should not stop me. That just reflects on them. Their character, not yours. And you can't control that part of them. They got to figure that out. And if they're meant to figure it out, right, if they somehow, maybe they get brought to their knees and then they end up going into hermit mode, right? We all go through different things like this just for different reasons. So don't discredit that they may eventually have to go through that. But I feel like it's the saying is, even if I don't have an apology, I got to stop holding myself at, like, I can't say, well, I can't go forward without it. And maybe it's not going forward with the person, but I can't hold my life back. I can't hold, and come on. I can't even imagine you guys holding yourselves back that long and giving someone else that type of power. Anyway, look at this. I have the Ace of Wands and the Empress. I just have a feeling some of you are going to become pregnant again. I feel like I feel like you want it, by the way. I definitely feel like, and I feel like this is the Ace of Cups for you. Like I feel like it's great news for you. Because I feel the joy in it. And I do feel like you did have the tower in your life, whatever that represented, but I do feel that in some way may have given you a fear that you may not have child. I mean, I can't help but feel that. And by the way, it doesn't always mean I have to give birth to this child. I may make the decision to go out and adopt a child. And I'm going to love that child just as I would love my own. I can feel it. I can feel that energy of, don't forget about that, because you will feel the love. Some of you know that. So, we have a congratulations there. And guys, I'm going to, and by the way, beyond that though, look at the Ace of Wands now behind this Empress. I know that we're all meant to take on this Empress energy, male or female. I feel like the Empress is more prevalent because she comes more from nurturing. It doesn't mean the male can't. It's just the female leads more with that. And it just kind of feels like it's what the world needs right now, right? The world needs this type of energy because it feels chaotic out there. It feels a little chaotic out there. So, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, my prayers are just to anyone who's going through a very difficult time right now. And I sit here and think sometimes, like, here I am, like, wah, wah, wah. And then I put on the news and I see women and children being murdered. And, life starts to get in perspective again. So, and sometimes, I don't know. I don't want to preach. I don't know why I brought that up. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I know there's a few who really need to hear this message. And let's say you're watching it, and let's say it's your sister. And, maybe she doesn't know me yet, but you feel this message is important. Please share it, because I feel there's the need. I almost feel like there's just those who need to know they're not alone. And that things will change. But bottom line is that it has to stem from them first. No matter what. I wish I could say not, but In a way, that's great news. You know, it's not a medical doctor who, so to speak, is going to heal me. It's me. I don't have to go pay $10,000 for this. I can go sit in a room, maybe put some meditation on, and just be real with myself. Not judging, just be real. Understand with justice here. You know, some things that just feel so heavy, and think back to other times in your life where you just thought you could never move from that spot, but yet you do. Sometimes we have to remember that. We have to use those little nuggets. Be like, okay, I remember when I was with Johnny and I just thought my life was over. Right? And you felt it was over. But here you are 20 years later. So, that's all. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the beautiful donations that are coming in, large and small, by the way. You know, I feel like some people worry, like, oh, I only have, you know, $5. Listen, I appreciate anything. I really do. So, you know, no judgment either end. Just thank you. Thank you for sharing the videos. And I'm getting emails back of people telling me the video was shared with them, and, you know, different videos, and it's helped them tremendously. So that starts with you. So thank you for that. You know, that's your part. That's your seed. Thank you so much. If you like my videos, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. And by the way, if you're a subscriber now, I would check your bell, because I'm getting emails again about people not receiving notifications. I don't know what's going on with that. You know, I guess we have to check our own bell. We got to ring our own bell. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.